Yo, what's going on, everyone? What's going on, man? It's your boy, Coach Ricks. This is Coach's Talk, man, where we discuss all things OU related, college football related, all things in between. Before we get started, guys, please hit that like button, hit that red subscribe button, like the videos, ring the bell, so you won't miss any content that we got going forward. We're going to try to stay on here, man, about an hour tonight and everything, man, probably a little bit longer than that. Try to get ready to recap what took place this last Saturday. Oklahoma beat Temple 42-3. And then get ready for this big game this coming week and everything, man, with Jackson Arnold returning back to Oklahoma. Before we do that, now let's bring in the man, the one and only, Mike the Legend. What's going on, Mike?
What's going on, big dog?
Oh, man. Just trying to get this back on track, man. Been going for a while on the show and everything, man, with a lot of things going on here and everything, man, with officiating and work and things like that, man, these clinics. So I wanted to get on here, man, and give my assessment of what took place last Saturday with Temple, and then get ready for this week and everything, man, with Jackson Arnold coming in, man. I've been going through a lot of social media, a lot of people's podcasts and things being written. They really believe that Auburn is going to win this ball game.
They really believe that Baylor is better than OU.
I don't think that people really realize, man, is that OU has this stigma about them in the SEC. I don't know what it is. When we play a good team and we beat them, that team was bad. If play a bad team and we struggle, we're bad. So you really got to take the good with the bad. But at the same point in time, man, Baylor, it was the first game. I don't really count the first game because you get tired of hitting the same old people and everything, man. You know, X's and O's are not going to line up. You're going to have a lot of penalties and everything, man, because it's the first game. You're working out some of the kinks. So for someone to really take Baylor – now, don't get me wrong. Baylor quarterback came in and threw for over 400 yards.
Yeah.
On Auburn.
And that's to my point, Coach, because if you got the caliber of offense we got, and I'm going to go ahead and assume that Giovanni's going to be back for this game. The caliber, dude. If Auburn thinks that they got their ass whooped on offense, we're going to smoke them.
Well,
now, granted,
I think we are. I think that. Hey, look, that's just me. I think this defense. I think the team. From what's being said, it's like Jackson Arnold was given a clean slate. You left a toxic situation. You went on to Auburn. We knew it wasn't you that made Oklahoma record 6-7. We know that it was a lot of turmoil there, so we're going to give you a pass. But everybody that stayed, it's like they're punishing them and saying, you're the reason why you went 6-7, not Jackson Arnold. Now, you mean tell me that 12 turnovers didn't assist with that 6-7 loss? I just think, man, that it's gonna piss and rub some guys the wrong way this week. And like I told you on your show earlier, excuse me, he don't have no red jacket. No red jersey on no more.
No,
they're gonna try to light his ass up like a cigarette.
No, if he thinks that defense that he was practicing against last year was tough, he ain't seen this defense yet.
I'm hoping. Mike. I really believe. I hope what you're saying is true. It's come to fruition and everything. I hope that we come out there, man, and execute the way that we know how. I think playing at home. I think that Gaylord Stadium needs to be rocking.
It does.
We need to be going crazy. But I just now realized. I just now found out that the SEC Nation television show is going to be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're coming to Norman. SEC.
The bald-headed one, Paul Feinbaum?
Paul Feinbaum, they're coming to Norman. They're coming to Norman.
Well, Coach.
Yes.
when I said that, I mean that earnestly, because last year what Jackson Arnold had was the Zach Alley defense.
Yeah.
This year he's going to see the Brent Venables defense.
I don't think
He ain't
nobody,
never
man,
seen
can
this
really
before.
sit here and say that they don't believe in this defense. I mean, I'm just keeping it real, man. You really got to be a homer if you think that Oklahoma is not going to win this ball game. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. And they still some still pick Texas to beat Oklahoma. Despite how Texas is playing right now, they still have Texas picked to win against Oklahoma. So I'm asking myself, what else does Oklahoma have to do? And somebody had made a good point that was on the SEC podcast. What has Oklahoma done? They haven't played no SEC teams. They haven't played the meat and potatoes. So who do we know? How do we know how good Oklahoma is? So I guess in Michigan, regardless of how bad Michigan is still a blue blood. You don't dominate Michigan the way they did. You don't. I mean, they dominated Michigan.
No.
And then Michigan went this week and put a 63-piece on Central Michigan and everything, man. But they ain't good. So
no.
I don't know what to tell you, Mike, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. I think everybody, man, is drinking their own Kool-Aid, but it ain't no sugar in it because it's not tasting good and everything, man. Because I'm really, really upset about it because the guy came on podcast today and he still has Texas in his top 5 in the SEC.
I don't see how, Coach.
He had him.
I really don't.
I don't know if he's a Texas fan. I don't know what he is, but he still had Texas in the top 5 of his SEC ranking. Said it was a good loss.
Coach, you said it on my show. If OU had to play Texas tomorrow or Saturday,
oh man,
there ain't no doubt in my mind Texas fans would be nervous as hell.
Beat the brakes off there. They nervous now, and we don't play for another few more weeks. They still nervous.
I will say this about this red rivalry this year, Coach, and I mean this with all earnest and sincerity. Usually on a Red River rivalry, I am, especially like this, weeks leading up to it, I'm strung tighter than the E string on a guitar. Nervous, pacing.
Wow.
But this year, the Red River rivalry has always made me nervous. It really is. It really has.
Well, I tell anybody, if you don't get nervous before a ball game, you're not human.
Now, granted, I'm nervous for this one.
Okay.
But don't think for 1 minute that I'm as nervous as I was last year, for the simple fact I'm looking at probably one of the better teams, that probably the best team thus far that Brent Venables has pieced together.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Offensively and defensively.
Well, it answers that question that everybody's been asking. What would it look like to have a Lincoln Riley offense and a Brent Venables defense? You're pretty much getting some of that. Now, the playbook hasn't been open yet. I look for the playbook to be a little bit open this week. I do, and I shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I do believe that JJ is gonna be ready for this game.
Yeah, because he was suited up against Temple, wasn't he?
Yeah, I believe that JJ is gonna be ready for this ball game. With Cortez, Lewis, and everything being dinged up, probably on concussion protocol, I look for JJ to be ready for the ball game. You know, I'm not nervous
with Lemon.
Yeah, I'm not nervous because of Auburn's offense. I'm nervous to see if we can get our run game in full gear. But, well, I'm going to help you out, Ryman. I'm going to pull this up because I was going to do this early on your show, but I didn't, because I was like, let me do it on mine because I had to get ready to leave. I'm going to bring up the stats and everything from the teams that have played against Auburn. And when you look at these numbers, I saw them earlier. It's gonna shock you when you look at these numbers. All right. Now, take it for granted. It is a different team. It's going to be a different scheme. It's going to be a different environment. You do get up to play for some good teams, and then you play down to some bad teams. But
Yeah.
if the standard is always preached to your players and to your team, then that shouldn't matter. You should be able to go into any game, any play, and play the way that you're supposed to play. Now, I'm going to pull this up. Last week, South Alabama against Auburn. South Alabama. Okay. Now, that's what it is. South Alabama. These are the stats. First downs. South Alabama had 20. Auburn had 19. So South Alabama had more first downs than Auburn did. Third down efficiency. South Alabama, 7 of 16. That's better. That's better than 50%.
Yeah.
Against 7 for 13, Auburn. Fourth down, South Alabama was 3 for 4. Fourth down, Auburn was 3 for 3. Now here's a kicker. Total yards. Auburn had 337 total yards. South Alabama had 310.
Whoa.
So in FCS school, that you're supposed to beat the brakes off of, you had 27 yards more than they did total yards. Total yards. Now, Mike,
wow.
I don't want to lose. Mike, I don't want to lose you here. Here's where it gets interesting. But I'm gonna bring these stats up because I don't want anybody thinking I'm making these stats up. I'm gonna bring them up so people can see. And I'm gonna bring it up because it shocked me when I saw this shit. I was like, oh crap, man, for real? I was like, this got to be a joke, but it wasn't. All right, hold on. Bishop, I'll be right there, buddy. Hold on, but all right. These are the stats. Right here. Passing yards, 170 yards, South Alabama, 142 Auburn. So in FCS school, threw for more yards than you did.
Yep.
Rushing yards, FCS school rushed for 140 yards, you rushed for 195. So the penalties are what killed them. They had 6 penalties, 35 yards, and they also had 2 turnovers. Take away those 2 turnovers and that play, you got a different score.
You do.
So I don't want people, man, to start jumping on this like, oh man, y'all just homers. No, the damn evidence is right here. And I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but Bishop, check this out. Time of possession.
Yeah.
South Alabama, 31-25. Auburn, 28-33.
Wow.
They beat Auburn in pretty much every facet of the game besides those 2 turnovers.
Yeah.
And this is the team that we're supposed to be scared of coming to our place with a quarterback that we know, with bad habits that we know that he has, that we can exploit. I just don't see it, guys. I mean, am I missing something? Am I just
no, not at all. No, because Coach, the bottom line is documentation always beats conversation. Simple fact is the eye in the sky don't lie.
I believe that. So
I mean,
I don't know, man.
And think about it like that. Here's what these Auburn fans on Twitter is not realizing. Who did we play last year that had one of the best running quarterbacks probably in the NCAA? Jalen Milroe.
Yeah.
And what did we do to Jalen Milroe? I guarantee you, Brent Venables is he's going to come out with some gadgets and some schemes on defense that we ain't seen yet. And all right, Jackson, you've been running on people. Well, you coming to the palace, and you ain't going to run on us.
Yeah.
And let me piggyback off my brother. Not only that, that is our wheelhouse. So we welcome it. Please do.
Yeah,
You're
please
on the
do.
menu.
No, I agree with I agree with Lenny right here. All that tells me is that South Alabama quarterback has better reading ability and timing decision making than the Auburn quarterback. Guys, this is an FCS school. South Alabama. You are
That's
supposed
what I
to
was about
beat
to
the
say.
brakes off of. And this is what bothers me when it deals with the SEC. I have a problem about the SEC. They have yet to accept Oklahoma with open arms, but they rolled out the red carpet for Texas ass. And I don't know why they did that when you look at the last 10 years, Oklahoma has ran the Big 12.
Coach,
Texas just now got their driver's license 2 years ago, and they can drive a car now by themselves with nobody in the car. But you overlook the person that's been driving the car for the last 12 years. You just overlook them. I'm really trying to understand, where did we get lost in this dialogue to where Oklahoma can't hold its own in the SEC? This is not
put it
Lincoln
like
Riley's
this.
offense no more, man. This is not Lincoln Riley's team. This is Brent Venables' team.
Well, that's just it, Coach, and legend, is that they wanted to bury us. Remember that quote I keep putting up? I keep putting up that quote for a reason. They thought that it would kill me. Now I'm the storm that's coming. They try with our schedule to make us become what they thought the narrative is of. Okay, they'll be 6-6. Yeah, look at what we had to deal with going into that year, plus not having a competent OC. And yes, in spite of that, we went 6-6. But the understanding is the nucleus has never changed. It's still the same nucleus. Some pieces have changed, but it's still the same nucleus. What's the difference? This year, no more excuses, and all questions have been answered. Now, what do you got to say?
Check this out, guys. And I had somebody, a guy that's not even an OU fan, approach me today and break some knowledge down to me to where I was like, damn, I didn't even think about that. What was this year supposed to be for Oklahoma?
6-7.
No. Think outside the box. What was this year supposed to be?
Texas supposed to go win the Natty. What the narrative is saying.
Nope. I'm gonna give y'all a hint. We were packing our baggage and going somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
You got it now?
Yeah.
This was
6-6.
No. Y'all still don't get it. This is supposed to be
Okay,
the
well,
year.
spell it out for me.
There you go. This is supposed to be the year that Oklahoma was supposed to come to the SEC. We came early.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So we would have built our roster the way it was supposed
You're
to
right.
be, to where when we came into the SEC, we would have been ready. And I said, damn, man, you know what? I forgot all about that. Because
Wow, I didn't
we were
even.
so happy to get to the SEC. We were so happy that we got out of the contract with the Big 12 and to get them the finger and tiptoe up out of there. And now, this was the year that we're supposed to be in the SEC. So we're right on track where we're supposed to be in the SEC by us getting out, by the Big 12 getting rid of us or letting us go early. It's just we didn't have the competitive depth that we have now. And I knew Brent Venables knew that was going to happen, is that we had time. Well, time got sped up a year or two earlier, and you had to go to the SEC early. So it is what it is. You can't backtrack and say, no, we don't want to go. We're going to, no, you go. But I just think now they're ready to compete at that level. And BB knew what it took. He's been playing SEC teams the last few years in the CFP. He knows what it takes to beat those teams. And I believe we got it now. But
Coach,
yes,
can
sir.
I bring up something? I was talking to Bishop after my podcast today.
Yeah.
And Bish, you know what I'm bringing right now. If Oklahoma keeps playing like they're playing, we go in, we beat Auburn, which we know we're going to beat Kent State. Listen, for sake of argument, after Red River, we're undefeated. Oklahoma is going to find out by the teams we play deeper into the schedule. Our team is going to find out who has already peaked.
Yeah. Well, let me give you guys some teams, and you let me know, and in the comments too, you let me know if they've peaked already. Has Missouri peaked already?
I need to see more of them, Coach.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
Jury's still out.
Okay.
They play South Carolina this weekend, I think.
Has South Carolina peaked?
That's a possibility.
That's a must win for them. So if they don't, then
They better
yes,
pray
they have.
that Lord Sanders play this week.
Ooh,
Because he's in concussion protocol.
yeah. So you already know he can. There's no way that they can get him released unless they're gonna.
Not their call. From what I've been told, that whenever you have concussion protocol, you have to sit out one game. Now I don't know how serious that
I thought
is.
you had to be in there 10 days.
I don't know. Hey, good question. Hold on. Here we go. He said, let me say, take South Carolina as one. You question if they're going to beat us. Sellers' injury was real. Well, I'll tell you right now, Lenore Sanders is hurt. He's hurt. That's all that's been on the radio down here. He's hurt. And they're trying to get him to get through the protocol process to see if he can play. And Thunder OU, I believe Vanderbilt has peaked. I believe Vanderbilt peaked last year, and they're still continuing to peak. I think that Texas A&M peaked when you beat Notre Dame. Now, teams like Mississippi State that's undefeated, they ain't played nobody yet. Teams like Missouri, they ain't played nobody yet. So, Ole Miss, their quarterback got hurt. He limped off the field. So it's looking, man, honest to God, Bishop, man, it's looking like prime real estate for Oklahoma if they just keep winning. Let's do away with the point spreads. Let's do away with all the innuendos and all that. Let's just keep winning, stacking those wins. That's all we got to do. Winning cures everything.
Yeah, well, that's why it's so important. Every opponent is faceless and nameless, and they're the best team in the world, and we better prepare as such.
Yeah, Georgia does have a lot of injuries. He's on right now. I was watching his show earlier on today when he was on. Man, look, everybody is talking about it. I told you I'm on the East Coast. They talk about it, but they don't reach you guys' radar down in Oklahoma. They are terrified and they are scared. They are scared of Oklahoma. They're saying that Oklahoma looks real good. Real good. And with BV calling the defense, everybody knows what he can do.
And if I can piggyback off of that, Coach,
Yes,
just think about this. He hasn't implemented all the tricks in the bag. He still has more that he can unleash.
Yes. He's going to do it. Look, guys, BV has taken the blame for Dylan Gabriel leaving. He's taking the blame for Jackson Arnold leaving. He's taking the blame and everything for Zach Alley leaving. I believe he's going to turn these dogs loose this week.
Yep.
I really believe that. And the fans are going to let Jackson have it when he come back here. So, question to you is this. We gave our top fives on the SEC teams.
Yeah.
Let's go one step further. Let's say the top 5 defenses in the SEC.
Okay.
Take away Oklahoma because we already know Oklahoma's number 1. Take away Oklahoma. Who are the top defenses in the SEC?
LSU.
Really?
Really?
Uh-uh.
I don't know, Coach. I'm grabbing for straws right. I'm grabbing for straws, Coach. Georgia. No, not Georgia, because they
look. I'm
Vanderbilt.
I know Georgia's hurt, but you can't give up 38 points to Tennessee. You can't if you got a good defense. You can't give up 38 points.
Here's what I will say is that there's so much parity in the SEC. The team that could sustain their excellence and go 1-0 each and every week will come out on top. And so we're surging, but we got a long ways to go. So we need to just take care of Auburn and keep stacking the wins.
Hey, Kyle, don't feel bad, man. I think a lot of people feel bad about that. I think a lot of people feel bad about that because John Material is only going to get better.
Could we put Vanderbilt's? Could we put Vanderbilt's defense in the?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. You hold in the 13 points. Yes. Yes.
They are good.
But also, too, you go into South Carolina Stadium in a night game, and you do that. It is hard to come to Columbia, South Carolina at a night game and do that. I'm telling you, I've been to one of the night games. It ain't nice. It's loud as hell, and you don't want to be in that neighborhood at that time of night. Trust me. But they went in there and they done that.
Yeah, they came in and beat them up. They didn't just win; they beat them up.
Yeah,
I'm just hoping that nobody on Auburn's team gives Oklahoma bulletin board material. I'm just hoping that they don't do that because you saw what happened when Temple did it. Do you know that they had 25.1 yards a quarter? 25.1. That means you had 104 for the whole damn game. So they gave you 25.1 yards a quarter. So that's 2 first downs and 5 yards. That's all you had for a whole quarter. That's embarrassing and that's sad, but that's how dominant that defense is. Now we can sit here, guys, all night. Yes, go ahead, Mike.
I'm pretty sure that Hugh Freeze won't let Auburn give us some bulletin board material, but if they do, you're in the Palace this Saturday. And for hell, that's bulletin board material within itself because you ain't going to come into our house and push us around.
Well,
no, Michigan found that out.
It ain't even that. Is that? Let's be realistic. Let's be honest. Can we really just sit here and be honest? Michigan. One thing we do know: death taxes and all that other stuff. Things we know. Michigan is going to always have a great defensive line, a great offensive line. regardless of they bad or trouble or what. The Big Ten has always been able to get big boys up front and great defensive tackles and defensive ends. Always. They couldn't do nothing against Oklahoma. They were 5 yards. OU's defenders were 5 yards in the backfield every play. You can't do anything. You can't run your offense when you're back there backpedaling, trying to at least get some room to see your progressions. That's all I'm saying. And we're not even looking at the bigger picture here. The kicking game. When was the last time OU kicked the 52-yard field goal?
It's been a long time.
I just gonna say that was very
with ease.
Very nice to know that we got someone, if push come to shove, can hit from that range. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that Ramen Lemon.
But I will say this,
yes, sir.
is that the pundits out in the ether is trying to say, well, Michigan had a freshman quarterback and this, that, and the third. That's why I'm so glad that we don't conversate. We do our documentation on the field and let it beat conversation. Because understand, it's easy to talk right now, but when we play the game and we put action to the conversation, the end result speaks for itself.
Who would you take? Jackson Arnold or Underwood for Michigan? Who would you take?
Bryce Underwood all day long.
Bishop, who would you take?
That ain't even ifs.
Okay. So Bryce Underwood is a dual threat quarterback, just like Jackson Arnold. A little bit more athletic. He has proven that he will throw the ball. He has no shame about that. And you saw how Oklahoma put his butt in the blender.
Yeah.
It's going to be, and then with the running back for Auburn hurt, it's hey man, look, we can sit here and compare this all day. It's not going to be good. And people that keep trying to make this game good is just denying themselves the opportunity to see something great. Because just like last week, Kirk Herbstreit was talking about 17-17 Oklahoma and Temple. Temple is a new team, new offense, new coach, whatever. That game was over in the first quarter. So why do we keep trying to make people believe that these teams are good when they play Oklahoma, and then Oklahoma embarrassed these teams, and then they were garbage anyway? But you can't backtrack after we proved that. I mean, I already knew that we was going to win the game. My thing was, they going to cover the point spread? That was my biggest deal. I already knew we was going to win. You can't beat somebody 51-3 one year, and the next year they compete with you. And the same guys on defense are still there, and you got a better offense this year. What math are you using? So,
yeah,
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be a factor. That man right there.
Yep, Jaron Canny.
He gonna mess around, man, and go in the first round.
Yeah.
And I'll let everybody know, I knew the type of work ethic that young man has. I just said with his speed and his knowledge of as much film watching he had to do to be on defense, he knows the holes in the defense. And it's almost like when he came to offense, his true identity opened up, and he's been flourishing in it.
Well, we can sit here all day and do that, guys, but
you good.
He said that's contagious, Coach. Dang, what's contagious? I don't know what you're talking about. So
My question is for
Yes,
all
sir.
these chest pumper Auburn fans on Twitter, does Auburn have the offensive line to hold our defensive line?
Yeah, that's a damn good question right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's a damn good question.
I mean, no, do they even have a decent offensive line, coach?
I don't think so, but I really don't know. Being honest, I really don't know. And I don't want to be disrespectful to them and say, well, you don't have them, you don't have one, and they do. But I just don't see. I don't know. I mean, your biggest win is against Ball State. Ball State.
And what was that score against South Alabama? Wasn't it like 31-13 or something like that?
31-15.
16 points. That's not a belt to ass.
Well, not only that, they outscored you in the second half. The score was 28. The score was 28-9 at halftime. 28-9. But they threw for more yards than you. They had more total yards than you. They had the time of possession. So only thing they had that they can't take away is the one interception and also the two turnovers. But if you go back and watch the game, it ain't. Just go watch it, the highlights, guys, if y'all can. Just go look at the highlights. And you'll see a lot of gaping holes that Oklahoma's defense is going to go through. And you see how long Jackson Arnold was back there, 3 or 4 or 5 seconds, just looking around trying to throw the ball. So I'll let you guys go, man. Like I don't think he's going to do anything.
I look for Hugh Freeze's visor to be MIA by the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, well, he's going to be upset because Jackson Arnold is not going to be able to run the offense the way Hugh Freeze sees it.
And Hugh Freeze has already said he said something nice about our defense today, and he said right now, OU should be in the talk of a playoff contender. I mean, he said that in his presser today.
I don't care what he say because that's all.
I know it.
If you come to play me, I'm not giving you no good compliments. I'm just not gonna say nothing.
Rat poison.
Yeah,
poison.
You can't kill me with kindness. And
that's right.
They try to tear my head off. No.
And I'll tell you, Coach, you got G Baby, Dominic Williams, Jaden Jackson, David Stone on that front four. Do you honestly think this? I don't see them holding these guys. Jaden Jackson is running over people like a Mack truck. I mean, Coach, I just make me see something I'm not seeing.
We still got to play the game, but yeah, I hear what you're saying loud and clear.
Bishop, I never ever underestimate my opponent. Never.
No, you don't.
But when I see gaping holes and bad tendencies,
I agree.
Bad schemes.
I done broke down the film. I know what you talk about, but I'm gonna stay quiet. Yeah.
Holding your quarterback's hand.
Did y'all also
say it again? You didn't come through.
That's crazy. The Ryman Lemon is crazy. He always talks something sexual.
You back?
Terrible. Mike, what you say?
You broke away.
Yeah, I think I am.
Huh?
I was going to say, did y'all also see in that film the bad technique that the offensive line was using for Auburn?
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right. I got it up right here. Let me just go ahead.
I know.
Let
I've
me just go
seen
ahead and
some.
break it. I'm gonna show it, guys. It's on ESPN, so I'm gonna show it. There's a play here against South Alabama. I'm just gonna pull it up. Mike, keep talking right quick. I'm gonna pull this up right quick so you guys
Okay.
can see it.
No, I seen some guys that wasn't lowing their pads. That bad technique. I mean, getting pushed by an FCS school. I mean, but I can check. But like I said, you got to play game to game. But I'm just seeing what I saw. Did y'all see
Yeah.
the same thing I saw?
What I will say is that South Alabama brought it to them, and so for whatever reason, they weren't ready for them to bring it. They took them lightly, and it showed because the bottom line is they allowed them to stay in the game when they should have. We always talk about you got to, when you know you can take someone out, you need to go ahead and take them out to make them know that there's no way they can come back. And
So my glasses didn't need to be cleaned off when I was watching that, Bishop.
no, not at all. It's just the key is if they don't make the adjustments for this week, boy.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna bring this up and show you guys real quick. Hold on. And this is how I do my film study. All right. This is how I do film study. So Mike, I'm gonna show you something, man, on your show, how I do my film study.
Okay.
All right. This is what I got. All right. We're gonna bring this up, and I'm going to show you what I mean about film study. Can you guys still see that?
Yeah,
We got you.
All right.
We got you.
All right. I'm gonna bring it up large and everything so everybody can see it. Here. All right. My film study is this. This is how I do it. If you look at this play right here, this guy right here is going to be very important right here, and that is Canick. That's Canick right there. He's going to be very important. Can you guys see that moving?
Yeah.
It's going to be Canick. This is the 4-3-4. Okay, this is the 4-3-4. 4-3-4 and everything. Sometimes and everything, man. It's pretty good. But against a spread offense, it's a terrible scheme. And I want you to see what happens and who's wide open every single time. Watch this. Play goes, quarterback pulls. Look at that. Wide open all day. 16-yard carry. 16 yards. Running back goes back up. Another 9 yards. FCS school, 9 yards. All right. Now here's the one I like. This is the best play that I've seen so far right here. Watch this play. Pull it. Get the first down. Keep running. So if you can't stop them, and if you get Torrey Blaylock out in the open, look at this. That flat is going to be open all day. That's how I watch film study. If you can't cover the flats, you're gonna be in trouble all day because Canick is gonna kill you. Deion Burks is definitely gonna kill you, and then you got the backs out of the backfield. So this is why I say I don't worry about Auburn, because one thing I do know, if it comes to a shootout, I take my machine gun over your little pistol every day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that my machine gun got more bullets than your little pea shooter, and that defense is going to shut it down. So this is what me and Bishop do a lot. We sit here and we watch film and watch film and watch film. If you think we're doing that, you don't think Arbuckle and them ain't doing that? So the flats are going to be there all day. That's why Baylor had 400 yards passing. Because Auburn gives up the flats every single time. You cannot give up 15 and 16 yards to a good team every single time. I know Ramen Lemon, the same thing you said, Big Dog, what I said. What the hell are they running man out of a 4-3-4? I have no idea. Because when you run a 4-3-4
what they
is
just did is they hurt their own self because now they open themselves up. Well, as you can see, to the flats and other places when they do that.
All a 4-3-4 is, it means you are scared to get beat deep, and you will give the underneath all day. But you cannot do that against a good team. They got a good defense, because you'll keep going 3 and out. They'll keep going out and scoring. So that's when I watch games and I see bad tendencies. That's what I mean, guys, when I say bad tendencies, is giving up the flat. Oklahoma didn't give up 15, 16 yards to an FCS school. They didn't give up 15, 16 yards to Michigan. You think they're going to give up 15, 16 yards to Auburn? If y'all think that, I got some real estate on Mars that I can sell y'all if y'all want to buy it.
And I got some oceanfront property in Arizona.
So this is Bishop, man, and you know I love X and O's. I love watching film, man, and looking at things that nobody else looks at. And put a game plan. But this is what offensive coordinators do. We watch film to find out things where we can exploit. You think Ben Arbuckle ain't chopping his lips about them giving up the flats? That means that wheel route is going to be open all game.
Yeah, and the thing is the bottom line is, you think about it. Let's just say it's not South Alabama, but that's what makes it worse. Since it is, it's like that's just fundamentals. That's nothing exotic. That's fundamentals.
That's also Bishop want to. That's also want to. I was a player in college and high school to where you beat me once, okay, I'll give you that mulligan. You won't keep doing it. Sometimes pride gotta kick in. Pride and want to.
Yeah. And they bet. Well, what I was going to ask you, Coach, is even though Auburn was on defense, you see how their backers were getting reached.
Yes.
There's no way that your backers you're in 4-3. If one of those backers get clipped, you can't play that defense. That defense is already defeated. But because South Alabama was getting a push and was able to go to the second level.
You want to know why, Bishop?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna show you right here. Just play right here. I'm gonna show you why they were able to do that. Let me go back to that. Go back to that. How they were able to do that. And now this is the one that's gonna love, that you're gonna love. Deion Burks is gonna love this one. Let me get back to it. You know, I love, you know, doing film study, guys. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this, because I love film study, man, more than anybody that you might know. But that's
because we're old coaches.
This is what I want to show you guys, but I want to make sure that I leave it out so you guys can see it. Bear with me. I'm not computer savvy like everybody else. All right. So when I do this is what happens when you run the wheel route or run guys in formation. All right. He got hit, still going, still going. Now watch this next play right here. Here's the play I'm talking about right here. Take the jet sweep, pull it down, slants wide open all day. Because by you going in motion, it takes that safety away. That safety gone. They still in the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So now they're in the 4-2-5. When this man goes in motion, they have to shift. When they shift, look what happens. They shift over. Now there ain't nobody in the middle of the field. You got a slant open all day. You think Deion Burks ain't enjoying that right there?
Man.
Hey, Coach.
Yes, sir.
And just think about it. It wasn't a perfect pass, but because the concept was there, that player was on his back. There's no way he could defend it.
Well, it ain't got to be open. When you have no safety, there's no threat of interception. It's either going to be an incomplete pass or it's going to be a touchdown. So you don't have to worry. I don't call it a 50-50 ball no more and everything. I call it what I want to call it we call it 75-25. 75 goal, 25 chance of it being blocked or knocked down. That's it.
That's fair.
But yes, Lemon. So when you all take your own free time after this podcast, just go look at Baylor. Now, Baylor was worse. Baylor ate their ass up on the passing yards. 419 yards. If I'm a few yards off, but it was 419 yards.
It was.
They had.
Yep.
419. And you think John Mateer ain't gonna carve that ass up like a turkey? So that's why I don't say I'm nervous about Auburn. Should I be? Maybe. But if I know that if we go out there and execute the way we're supposed to, and we do things we're supposed to do, if this game is a touchdown or 2 touchdowns at halftime, they in trouble. Because that big bad monster is coming out in the 3rd and 4th quarter. That man, they always say, "Mama, that man outside."
That man is outside, Mama.
That's R. Mason Thomas.
Yeah,
and he got bad intentions.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Coach, the only thing that really the only thing that really, if I had any concern at all, is I see this not up from Oklahoma standpoint, but I see it all around college football.
Okay.
That somebody like JA, they always have that. They always have that one good game.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope this weekend ain't that game. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Yeah, but Coach, you can laugh all you want. I see it in college football all year long. I mean, the blind squirrel gets a nut every now and then.
I know, but Mike, okay, fundamentally, like he just went through film study, they have so much that they have to clear up. First and foremost, Auburn wants to run JA. That plays into okay. Then it plays in just like Michigan. You want to run into our wheelhouse? Go right ahead. We'll meet you at the forefront. Now,
I mean,
what we want him to do, we want JA to put it up because we know what's in his subconscious. We know what's waiting there. Any sign of interceptions or incompletes or whatnot, subconscious is going to jump back up. So with that said, the his his whole makeup is he's concerned that now that team that he used to wear a blue jersey, he no longer has that blue jersey and he's live.
Yeah.
And now he
Maybe
has to
I'm having
defend it.
PTSD. Maybe I'm having PTSD. I don't know. I mean, but I
It's okay.
I see it all the time. Uh, hell, I know this wasn't 2 years, but BU's first year when that backup to the backup Martinez played us from K State, and we made him look like Johnny Unitas. But that ain't the OU that we have now on defense. I understand that. Trust me. But it seems like on the college football landscape, you see it every Saturday. You have that team that's struggling along, just Peter putting, and then they have that one game where everything clicks. I mean, am I? I'm just saying I'm not concerned, but that's what I don't want to happen. Can I be
Right.
fair about that?
And I get what you're saying, but then that's us beating ourselves because we know what the standard is, and we didn't go through that fire test last year to now let up and give up on the standard. The standard has
Right.
already been established, so now it's up on us to keep the standard and to keep the fires going. In fact, we gave a blueprint when you need to uh, get yourself flowing. You don't give them, you suffocate them. Relentless pursuit. That's what we
Yeah.
saw where Arbuckle is like, okay, I'm finna suffocate you. I'm finna run my offense because we know our offense and we know where the holes are. And no matter what you do, I have a quarterback that has my mind set and has the audible of 3 plays ready to be able to be played at that one single snap. You make the call and we'll go ahead and play offense. That's
I just
what
wanted to
they're up against.
I just wanted to bring that up, Coach. I mean,
No,
it's
no,
not a concern.
you're good. You're good. I know what you're saying is that it goes back to that rat poison. You got to understand. Uh, we can't afford. Remember, we said last year we can't afford it because BB job and nothing has changed. It's still, it's a lot riding on this year, and those kids know. Look, it's not to just go win a bunch of games. It's to go to the national championship. The only way you can do that is you got to first get to the playoffs by winning as many games as humanly possible, so you be in that playoffs. Then it becomes a second season. So right now we got a great start, great, but you ain't.
Yeah.
We haven't done nothing yet. We haven't earned nothing, so we're still hungry. We're still the underdogs. As is, a lot of people think we're soft. And
Hey,
I
I want
know I've been hearing it on Auburn. Auburn thinks we're soft,
watch this.
but
All right, Mike.
I, I,
This
I
is
just I welcome them. See, I don't do talk. It's a reason I say documentation be conversation because I want to do the talking on the field and prove it every time you come down to the field. We put work in.
I want you to look at this. We have
Go
a
ahead, coach.
we have a we have twins up top.
Hey, Mike, I appreciate you. You good?
We have a seam back behind the right tackle, and then we have a single back, excuse me, a single receiver down low, a Y or an X or a Z down low. And this is what they're in the mood for right here. Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it, Coach.
All right, watch this. Now, before I
Yes, sir.
say this guy right here, which is going to be Deion Burks or Santega, all he's going to do is just run a little seam right up the middle of the field. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's nobody back here. Right up the seam. Watch.
pitch and catch.
Wow. Oh, stop it. Do the dance.
He didn't even get touched. He didn't get touched. So
Yeah,
let's go
and
to the
see,
next one. Let's go to the
yeah,
next
that's
one from back from Baylor. That's what I'm just saying, guys. Every time that Baylor threw the ball, it was touchdown, pretty much. And that's all that I'm looking for right now is that I don't worry about Auburn because our defense is going to shut down the running game. You can't do this. This is what Jackson Arnold did right here. He ran the ball 37 times for 137 yards. 37 times.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to do that against Oklahoma.
No,
It's going to be a long day
Coach,
oh
for him if he does that against Oklahoma.
Coach,
It's going to be a long day.
I just like I said, I if I had a concern, that's why I mentioned that. Because I don't want to be this game that Auburn comes out shining like new money. You know what I mean?
You know why me and Bishop don't think that way, Mike?
What's that?
And we've coached, and we gotta. And if our players see that we don't believe in them, they're not going to believe in themselves.
Well, that's
Nothing
true.
we can tell
That's
them.
true. Coach.
I have to go in there knowing that we've watched the X's and O's, we've watched the film, we got a game plan set, we have what we're going to do. Let's go out here and execute it. Once I saw all this film, and like I said, I watch film on everybody that we play. Everybody that we play. I'll tell you what we're going to do. What we're going to start doing is, Bishop, is that the game, the Thursday before or the Friday before the ball game, me and you are going to have a film session. Bishop, we're going to come down, we're going to break down plays from the opposing opponent and from Oklahoma and what we feel like they can use to exploit that. Is that cool with you, Bishop?
I'm good.
Okay.
Could you
All right.
include me on that, Coach?
Yes. Jackson
But we'll
Arnold threw the
definitely
ball.
will
Yes.
the bottom line is that's why remember when that first game I was talking about run fits, how they were getting some of the yards was the actual run fit and not being in the right position to fit that run. That's why, as you see, we made those adjustments. Now people cannot run because we're in the right place and we're playing as one. That's why
I
it's
got you.
so imperative. Go ahead.
No, I'm just agreeing with you, Bish.
Oh, okay. Now that's why it's so imperative that these young men, hey, you Sooner players. That's why the watching of film, it allows you to gain tendencies and it allows you to see formations where they have a tendency of running a certain play this many times out of 10. They run it 7 to 8 times. Then you know more than not when you see that formation, what is their number one play they want to run? Okay, great. What is the second play? Then you already know those are only two plays they can run out of that formation.
Oh shit. Check this out. I didn't see this. Auburn ran the ball 52 times against Baylor. 52 times for 307 yards. They threw the ball 17 times. Yeah, somebody talking to me. Somebody said the same thing I said. Not on Oklahoma though. 52 times they ran the ball. 52 times. So that lets me know they think they can run the ball on Oklahoma. You stop the run and make Jackson Arnold one-dimensional. It's ball game. We've seen that movie before with him being
And
one-dimensional.
yeah, and I will say this, and all deal is that I will let Auburn know there's been too many teams that came in here thinking like that we were
Yes.
soft. Try us if you wanna.
Well, Bishop, it ain't even that, Bishop. It's when was the last? Who used to be the most dominant two teams in the SEC?
Alabama and Georgia.
Yeah.
True. Who's who as of so far right now? Who's the most dominant two teams in the SEC?
Oklahoma's one of them.
I would say, I'm not gonna say a lie to you. I would say Oklahoma and Vanderbilt, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
And that's not a that's I'm gonna use my old boy Paul Heyman saying that's not a debate. That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. Vanderbilt shut down Lenore Sanders in South Carolina. So I'm just saying, man, it's changing. The dynamics is changing. A lot of these teams that was picked to win the SEC and picked to be real good, they're not doing that good right now.
Right. And
Oklahoma was picked to be last, and they're
right.
they're dominating the SEC right now. True, they have yet to play an SEC opponent. Yes, this is their first opponent. But do you hear anybody talking about Auburn winning or what? No, you're just hearing that Jackson revenge tour.
Yeah,
they're trying to get you to fall for the clickbait. Oh, Jackson Arnold's coming back, and if Oklahoma wants to be in the CFP, this is the one they got to win. Okay, and
yeah,
you're not going to run the ball 52 times against Oklahoma, and not against this defense. You ain't. I wish they would not come out here and run the ball 52 times and pass the ball. That means that Singleton is on the sideline throwing his helmet again. And he's pissed off because he ain't getting the ball thrown to him. Now, watch how these young freshmen and watch how these cornerbacks, these two perfectly great wide receivers for Auburn. Okay. I'm going to wait and see what the final stats are after that ball game. I don't think Jackson Arnold throws for no more than 125 yards. If he does, it's a long pass on the bus coverage, but I just can't see him passing for 125 yards. I just can't.
I
Oh,
agree.
They're gonna go there. Oh yeah, Stoney and James Jackson. Oh yeah, they're gonna. Oh yeah. But you know who I would put in for R. Mason Thomas until he gets back in? You know who I would put in?
Okoye?
No. Save him.
Gilmore?
No. Save him too. Save him.
Owen Heineke?
Nope. The only one left.
God.
Marvin Jones Jr.?
Yes, sir.
Marvin Jones Jr.
Yes, sir. I have yet to see that man be stopped one-on-one.
Me either.
Oh.
He's getting double teamed every time.
This is his coming out party.
You
heard it here first.
Guess where he played at first?
Where? Florida State.
Georgia.
That's right.
Georgia.
He played against Auburn. So, guys, I'm not trying to sit here and be cocky, not trying to say, arrogant. I'm not trying to do that. I'm really not trying to do that. All I'm saying is this, is that if you think you're going to come to Oklahoma and run the ball 52 times for 300 yards against this defense, you full of shit.
Not gonna happen.
You smoking that good stuff.
Smoking that good.
Good.
As my grandpa say, that sticky icky.
That's sticky.
That sticky icky.
Or
What's
that
going
sweet-
on, Dwayne? How's everything going, big dog? You at work
You
again,
gotta
man?
go, Dwayne.
Man, hey, that man always working, but that man always working.
Hey, I got to do it, man. I'm
Got to
trying
pay
to
them
get.
bills, boy. Them bills coming.
Hey, the bills.
Tell him.
That
Tell him you
retirement.
don't. I ain't gonna say that.
Got to make that retirement work.
I was gonna say if it was TP, tell him you want it all in ones, but we already know TP wanted it in a check. He don't
Hey, look,
want.
look, I was just realizing, when I go to the store and stuff, sometimes I don't, I don't go to the bank and get cash, and I say, you know what, I'm just gonna just hit the deck, tap the card, and keep moving. I'm like, man, I'm just so used to paper. I got to get some cash. I like cash.
I can't keep cash in my pocket, man. It'll burn a hole in my pants. I'll spend it before I can't. I just can't, man. My wife's like, you terrible with keeping cash in your pocket.
Yeah.
So,
I can use
but
it.
hey,
You know what?
yes,
I can keep it, but I like having cash. I don't like to spend it. Now my wife should get on there and just, oh, let's go try this. Let's go try that. I say, all right.
yeah. But hey, Dwayne, since you're in here, man, let me ask you, man. We've been going over this for the last 20, 30 minutes and everything. I read some stats. Jackson Arnold and against Baylor, they ran the ball 52 times for 307 yards against Baylor.
Uh-huh.
And there are some who think that Oklahoma is not going to be up to the task to stop Jackson Arnold in that running game.
So I wonder what rock they crawled out from under.
Well, no, I'm gonna say right here it's 9:43 Eastern time here in Charlotte. I'm gonna say this right now, and you can take it to the bank. When we beat them, Auburn wasn't that good anyway.
Yeah, we didn't play anybody.
They ain't play nobody.
Yeah, same old story.
They ain't played nobody. And it's gonna come back to the same old scenario. They don't want to give Oklahoma their flowers.
Look, I see they had LSU got a quarterback that we were in on. So he said since we didn't get the quarterback, Oklahoma don't got the resources and all this. And I forgot to mention to him, I said, didn't we get Bo Bentley from you with no resources?
Look, guys, this is the way it is right here. And when you break it down, is that once Oklahoma starts to win, once we go to the CFP, you notice the guy that we got that decommitted from was it from UCLA? Somebody just had it in the comments here.
Yep, from IMG.
An IMG offensive lineman that decommitted from. Here it is right here. You guys see the IMG offensive tackle decommitted to UCLA and has gotten off from OU. Oklahoma, guys, is in business of getting players that's going to come here and help them go to the next level. But like I told you, this was supposed to be the year that Oklahoma came into the SEC. They would have been ready, but we came in early,
right?
So I think that BV knew what it took to play at this level in the SEC. And you see it coming flourishing now to where we have the guys, but we have the defense, we have the offense, we even have special teams. Like I told them guys earlier, when was the last time any kicker kicked a 52-yard field goal with ease and it go down the middle of the damn goalpost? Everybody on the East Coast is scared of Oklahoma. That's all they talk about. It ain't about Lenore Sellers. It ain't about, well, it is about Clemson being sorry. It's about what Brent Venables is doing in Oklahoma. So I'm looking forward to it, man. But I just know for a fact, Jackson Arnold is not going to run no 52 times
No.
for 300 some yards. It ain't. Look, if he runs 52 times, he ain't gonna make it past the ball game. He ain't gonna make
it. It'll be for negative yards.
I'm hoping so.
I hope they do. Please do. Please
run.
Well,
please do.
Yeah, JA is cooked.
Rama Lemon said, interesting fact for you guys. OU is third in the nation for pass defense. OU is seventh in run defense, which one led to the other. Scratch that 10. Y'all, look, at the end, we always say you want to get better week to week.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell my guys and everything, I want to see improvement. I want to see an improvement every week. That's the only way I know that we're getting better. When we start to regress and go back the opposite way, you guys saw the videos that we just showed. You got guys against Auburn. Even the FCS school, South Alabama, got guys running wide open. That wheel route, that post square out, that bubble screen to the left or right, it's going to be open all ball game. You cannot run a 4-3-4 against Oklahoma. You cannot do it.
What about the dig route?
Dig route is good, but I want it to be lateral.
Yeah.
North to south. I'll take east to west, but as soon as you get the ball east, take your ass north. Ain't no dancing, ain't no juking and jiving or tap dancing. Get your ass north and south. That's it. I just don't think that Auburn has the skill players to keep up with what's going to happen this week. And then we haven't even mentioned that one-headed monster that's back behind there throwing the ball to everybody. You got to keep a spy on him. So now that's going to have the tight end wide open in the middle of the field because that guy that's supposed to guard him is going to be spying on the quarterback. So you got to pick your poison. You got to pick your poison, guys. Are you going to give Oklahoma 400 yards passing like you did Baylor's quarterback? Or are you going to give Oklahoma? Now, if you give Oklahoma 280 passing and 155 rushing, it's going to be a long game for you. But that's balance.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, man, they can sit there and say what they want to say. I'm just trying to be optimistic and be honest. Is that they haven't played nobody. Now, I can really say this: Baylor. You saw what they're doing in the Big 12 right now. I don't know what Dave Miranda's doing in the Big 12 right now. I don't know what he's doing. But an FCS school that led you in time of possession, that threw for more yards than you did, had a better third down efficiency percentage, and had more first downs. Only thing about it, they had 2 bad turnovers that led to touchdowns. Other than that, it's a close ball game.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Coach, look what Jason just said. Man, that is hilarious.
What?
It's at the very bottom. Jason on fire today.
That's crazy as hell. That secondary at Auburn is stanky like homeless shelter. Hey,
Homeless shelter butt.
Well, hey, look, guys, look, I showed you 2 teams that Auburn played, guys running wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Wide open. And I don't mean like pushed. I mean, they're not even getting touched.
You said about
So
Jason made my day with that comment.
hey man, I'm for real. I was worried more about Michigan than I was Auburn.
Yeah.
I agree with you there.
Because Michigan is 2 years removed from a national championship.
Yeah. And
Auburn
you're right.
is 2 years removed from not doing shit. So it is what it is and everything, man. At the end of the day, we still got to get on the field and play. but I think Oklahoma is
Yeah.
better prepared for this. Last year was a good thing for Oklahoma to go through that because now, quote unquote, Texas is going through it now with their guys being hurt and they're complaining and whining. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear I'm hurt. I don't want to hear my toe hurt, my big toe hurt, my little toe hurt. I don't care about toe jam. I don't want to hear about none of that. You are Texas. You're supposed to have 5 stars out the ass. You bought Lamborghinis for all these players. You should be able to play and have guys to back up these guys and not lose a beat. So if you got to go out there and buy Arch Manning some damn glasses, go buy some damn glasses. It ain't gonna help none.
Mm-hmm. And they're only $1 at the dollar store. Get him some glasses.
Man, they hiding. Boomer. Ain't no damn Texas fan jumping in here. They do. They know they suck. They know they suck. But they can't say it. I'll say it for them. They suck.
Hence why they had two fans at the OU Temple game in Philadelphia. They wanted to see a real quarterback.
Jason says, I have a hard time seeing how Auburn or anyone is going to put up enough offense to keep up with what material this offense does. Well, this is what I like about it. You saw how happy and jippery Arbuckle was after the ball game doing that interview. He's enjoying this. But Mateer is enjoying it even better.
Yeah.
So for that little ass clown that put up their little statement about Wyoming and Washington State last year about he's excited to see what John Mateer is going to do to Auburn and had that little clip up. Well, he got a damn good defense now.
Yeah.
He got a damn good defense.
I thought I'd send that. You know, we always say sharing is caring. I thought I would share that with the text group when I seen that on Twitter.
Yeah.
Jason, they can't bench him. They can't bench him. They bench Arch. He gone.
Yeah.
He leaving. You can't bench him. You gotta just ride it out. You gotta ride it out.
Got to ride.
So
you know.
Anyway, yeah. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah.
They can't afford to bench a $6 million man.
Hey, we've all bought some bad food and threw it away. This would be the same thing. just a little bit more expensive. We've all had some bad food and we just threw it away. It might, but from what I heard, he don't take NIL from Texas. From what I heard.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. They said that he don't take the NIL. They said that he don't take NIL so they can get best players in Texas.
Oh, okay.
So does he get his NIL from Sister Mary of the Blind?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, he might get it from her literally because he's playing blind. So I don't know, man. I feel bad for the kid, man, because he didn't ask for any of this. But at the same point in time, man, that last name holds weight, and you got to live up to it. Hold on, Dwayne. Say it again. You were muted.
He deserves every bit of it because he chose Texas. He chose Texas, so he had to deal with it. He chose Texas. When he did that, he had to accept the consequences. He chose Texas. He should have known what kind of stage he was going to be on.
Well, like I said earlier,
but hey, it is what
maybe he needs to be somewhere other than Texas. Texas is Texas is one of those places, man, where you can't go and hide if you are the quarterback. Same way like Oklahoma. You can't go to Oklahoma and be the starting quarterback and you want to be hiding behind. You can't. You're going to be the focal point of that program. I think the young man is just not ready. I think he's just not ready.
Keep it. Ryman Lemon already coming in with the TP quote.
What?
Down at the bottom.
Oh, there it is. His granddaddy is a bum. His uncle is a bum, and he's a bum. I told TP, man, we'll get that on the shirt, man. That's gonna be a hot commodity at the damn Cotton Bowl.
And you know,
Oh yes,
you know,
yes, Wes. He's earning his money, all 15 cents of it. He's usually earning every dime of it. He's playing.
Shout out to Wes. Shout out to Wes Burton. That's my lifelong friend from the big town of Luther, Oklahoma.
Yeah, after 3 years in this system, he ain't ready. That is an indictment. I'm sorry. Yeah, but you know what? Even the great sorry ass Lincoln had a bust one time. a la Spencer Rattler.
Uh-huh.
You get a bust here and there. You just don't know what you might get. And that's why it's so important, man. When we get these 5-star quarterbacks or get these quarterbacks, it's okay to get 3 or 4 of them because you never know what they might pan out to be. You never know.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, he's going to have to perform because, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have a question. Can you really consider Spencer a bust? And the only reason I say that is because I think he was in Lincoln was in a rush to get Caleb on the field instead of working out with Spencer. That's just my opinion. I don't know how you.
When you have two terrible games against your nemesis, back to back year, you got to bench him. You got to bench him.
Right.
Yeah. Now, okay, put it like this, Dwayne. Me and you come in the same year. You're a 4-star, I'm a 4-star. You win the job. I'll back you up. You have an awful game. 2 turnovers. We're down, and they bring me in the spark. I bring us back, and we win the game. Do you think you're gonna start the next week?
Oh no.
So that's what happened. It wasn't that he was trying to get Caleb on the field. Caleb just came in here and just balled his ass out.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
He balled out.
But hey, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Going back to earlier on my show when we said about Trevor not having his one game,
yeah,
it made me realize something.
Yes, sir.
Do you know really the best game I seen Rattler play was against Florida in the Cotton Bowl?
That wasn't him. They just terrible.
Yeah.
They just sucked.
I mean, we can put lipstick on a pig and call it a pig, but I mean,
you can put lipstick on a bacon on a pig and call it bacon. Jason, you stupid, man. He said that's like saying one pile of shit is better than the next. Well, okay, guys, we're all on here, including you, Jason. Let's put it out there. Do any of you have Oklahoma losing this ball game?
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely not.
Not even.
So that's what I'm saying.
38-10, Oklahoma.
But look at every team they played. They had success throwing the ball against Auburn. Every team. Even the FCS school last week, South Alabama, they all had great success throwing the ball against them. You think Ben Arbuckle is not licking his lips and all these guys? And they Ben
Arbuckle is saying, hurry up, Saturday, get here.
Listen to me. They better pray. That JJ don't play.
Oh, yeah.
They better pray. Does he play? Oh, it's going to be a beatdown. It's going to be a beat.
I think we better save him for Texas, Coach. That's when I really
No. Get him ready. You got to give him one game before Texas.
Oh, okay.
Got it. He's been on the shelf too long. You can't just bring him in here and say, "Ta-da! Here he is." No, let him
Right.
get cooking a little bit. But the X
I think,
factor, yes.
hey, Coach, you need to come up with the shirt for Jason's homeless shelter button.
Hey man, hey, we can do that. Shit, we can do that. Okay, hold on. Ryman Lemon says Oklahoma. Hold on. Ryman Lemon says
I'm sorry, that one.
OU wins by more than 14 points. I think that same thing too. To be honest, it. Hold on. Let me be honest. Let me be perspective. If Oklahoma don't go out there and have bad turnovers, muff punts, fumbles, things like that, maybe. But I just don't see Jackson Arnold running the ball all over this defense. It ain't gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
This team got too much pride to let someone that was just here last year doing all the turmoil and misfortune come back here and run all over on them. Oh, hell no. And BV is calling the defense now, not Zach Allen.
That's right.
That's a big ass difference.
So he left. Hold on, fella. Go ahead.
One
right.
more. Okay, this year we get that 49-0 game back from Texas. Mark my words. Dude, they're gonna try to put something on. They're gonna try to put 60 on Texas. I got a feeling. They're gonna try.
Is my premonition coming getting there, Coach, and my score for the
Hey, Mike, the last time we talked, you said 63-14, dog. I got it wrote down here. I got it wrote down. If they get 63-14, I'm gonna get drunk that day. I ain't been drunk in 25 years. I'm getting drunk that day. I'm going to the bar, tell my wife, when I call, come get me. That's all I want you to do. Just come get me. Because I'm
call
gonna
Uber.
enjoy it. No, damn Uber. There you go, Jason. Milrow couldn't do it. Why the fuck would you think J.A.? And look, not only that, if Bryce Underwood couldn't do it.
Exactly.
Bryce Underwood is 10 times as talented running the ball than Jackson Arnold. And he couldn't do it.
Couldn't.
He started seeing footsteps in the dark and started running. It's gonna get ugly for Jackson Arnold, man. I'm just telling you the truth. This defense is 10 times better than last year, guys. And we're seeing it. And he better pray to God that Mike Oganowski Jr. don't hit his ass or Powers. If Powers hit him, he might be all right. But if Oganowski hit him, it's gonna be Teddy Pendergrass. Turn out the lights.
All right, Coach.
I'm just keeping it real. Dude, that Michael Oganowski Jr. hit on that quarterback last week, man.
Good God.
He almost killed that dude, man.
He was shot out of a cannon. When he connect, J.A., please run outside. Please. Mr. Boogeyman wants to come and greet you. Just a wee bit.
Yeah, Jason, they might. Hugh Freeze might pull him to try to save his confidence.
Yeah.
I think it's too late for that.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
When is Hugh Freeze going to take the training wheels off of J.A. and let him have his own press conference without him present?
He won't. That's always been Hugh Freeze. That's always been him.
I mean, does he think J.A.'s still in the potty training phase or something? Or I'm trying to make it make sense.
He's scared that they're going to ask him a question about the coach throwing the hat down when you didn't throw the ball in practice. and then he has to honestly answer that question, and then it brings a rift between the coach and the quarterback.
That makes sense, Coach.
He's not going to let that happen. He's going to monitor every damn question. He's going to monitor every interview to eliminate that question.
Yep.
Ugh.
So, anyway, hey, we've been on for an hour and 35 minutes. Man. I'm about to get my butt off here, man. I have an early day tomorrow. I got an officiating game tomorrow.
Yep.
And I got to give me some rest. But before we go, I need scores. I need scores on this game and honest scores. I know I don't want to hear 1,000-0 and all that shit. I need honest scores.
I already gave you mine.
What you think the game might be? Hold on. All right, Bishop, what you got, big dog?
38-10.
38-10.
128 total yards that they'll be able to get against us.
How many?
128 yards total, rushing and passing.
Oh no, man. That's impressive. All right, Mike.
45-17.
Damn. How many total yards?
Rushing or passing?
Both total.
Together.
Together?
Yes.
98.
Damn.
And 17 points?
I was trying to figure out how that's possible.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Guys,
Mike on that small boat. He's on that small boat fishing.
Now the legend we talk about that.
My bad.
I'm drinking my own bathwater, guys. Sorry.
Okay, you said 45-17, and how many total yards?
I'm sorry.
I'll say 110, maybe.
All right.
Does that sound better?
I mean, that's your prediction, man. Dwayne, what you got, big dog?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and say 40-10 as well. I think it'll be. I think about 225.
40 to what?
10.
And how many total yards?
200.
Was you saying total yards for OU or Auburn?
Auburn.
For Auburn.
Oh, I was going to say.
Dwayne, two what now?
Running and passing together, 125 yards.
Dwayne, you said two what?
225.
225 total. All right, Jason, give me yours, big dog. I know you in here. I got some of the guys in here. I see. I got. Let me see. I'm gonna watch that interview here in a minute. Rama Lemon says OU 42, Auburn 10. Jimmy says OU 30, 13.
Okay.
Gringo says 40-13. Jason says 35-3. 35-3. Jesse says 24-17.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Sooner Cowboy says 38-10. Jesse, you got, hold on. You just, wait a minute. Did you put two scores down? 24-17. Okay, my bad. Jimmy says 240 total yards for Auburn. I want to see how our D handles a mobile quarterback with elite wide receiver. Okay. Rama Lemon says 140 yards. The 10 points will come off turnovers. Okay. Southeastern 16 podcast said that Oklahoma is overrated and has Auburn winning by double digits. Paraphrase. Okay. He's smoking that Jamaican weed. Jason says 180 yards combined. All right. T Boomer What's up, fellas? Oklahoma 42-10. Sooner for Life says Oklahoma 21-0. Wes Burton says 35-17. All right. My score. I thought long and hard about this, man. I've been going back and forth. And the crowd's going to be a factor in this game because once that defense get going and Jackson Arnold throws that first interception or fumbles that ball,
that's it.
It's going to open the floodgates. I'm going to say Oklahoma 35-10. Oklahoma 35. Oklahoma 35. Auburn 10. And total yards, Auburn would have 215 total yards. All right, that's what I got. Oh, okay. Boomer Helen. I was gonna Boomer Halen. I was gonna say 42-10 too, but I just that 35 sounds a little bit better because I don't know if they're gonna pull everybody and just run the ball or what and everything, but I just think that Oklahoma is just gonna be too much for them. That's it. Anything else anybody got before we close up out of here?
Now, just one thing, Coach. Hey, Bishop, aren't you always saying that receipts are due? Don't we have to call? I mean, I know we're not going to call the dogs off.
Hey, the standard is the standard, right, Dwight?
You're right. You're right about that.
And we haven't reached our 50 piece, right?
I'm waiting.
Okay.
This is a good question. Here's the real question: do we score first off a run or pass? Run.
Yeah, run.
I'm gonna say
Right.
Yeah,
and mark my word, it hasn't happened yet, but Tory Blaylock is on the verge of busting one for 80 or more.
You know what? I think this will be the game that Ott comes out.
you think so?
That
Yeah.
That'd be a welcome addition.
Oh, no. Hold on. I got a question for everybody, and y'all gonna love this question.
okay.
How many yards will Kanik have receiving?
Oh.
How many yards will Kanik have receiving?
I think this will be his first 200-yard receiving game.
Ooh, that much?
He's come close all three games, even against Michigan.
200? To 200?
He got might be 100, but I thought against yeah, you're right, Coach. I don't know why in the hell I was thinking 200. Yeah,
I was getting ready to say, if he got 200, we're gonna beat the brakes off Auburn.
Yeah, I had to. Like I said, I'm still coming back into my mindset. So yeah.
Yeah.
Legend secondary is but.
Ramen Lemon, you guys noticed that the back-to-back big run plays last week were on the Oklahoma GT pool. Blaylock went for 20, and then Jay Mateer took it out. Yes, I told you. Bill Bimbo got his guys, and he's gonna look, guys. It's starting. That clay is starting to mold into that masterpiece. It's starting to mold into that piece that's gonna go on the damn shelf that we can be proud of. Oklahoma's gonna come out to this game and pretty much dominate this game on offense. You cannot let a team like Baylor throw for 400 yards. You cannot let a team like South Alabama lead the time of possession and have more first downs than you. If Oklahoma don't turn the ball over, this game won't be close. That's my thought process. But the question with Kanik, Sooner for Life said between 75 and 100.
I think he has his first 100-yard receiving game. That's what I meant
Burks
to say.
is going for 150 this game.
That's what I agree with T Boomer about the 50.
Kanik is going to be the best tight end in the country at the end of the season. I can't believe that. OU's running game comes alive. But Susie will seriously be tested against Auburn. Get Blaylock to the outside and it's over. He's too fast. Well, like I said, we saw on the video earlier and everything, but the flats are wide open all game. Flats are open all game. Anyway, anything else, guys, before we get off topic today?
I don't have anything, Coach. I love it when you come on. Dwayne, I'm going to try to set up a live chat later on this week. You and TP be watching for your emails.
Okay. Yeah,
and,
I'll be down. I'll be in Houston, but then I'm going to Oklahoma down there for the game. So whenever you send it.
Okay.
All right, fellas.
And Coach, you be watching your email too.
All right, then I'll do that, man. I'll do that. Bishop, he already left. I know he was out. All right, man. Well, you
can't be honest like that, Coach. Come on.
What?
I'm on the 16th. I'm on the 15th hour. You can't be doing that, Coach.
Dude, I've been up since 2 this morning. I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been fighting this, man, but it's just I'm tired, man. I'm always moving, doing something, so I need to get me some rest.
That's right.
But thank you guys, man, for jumping on. Always a great show, man. When we spit facts and we come on here, man, speak of truth. We're not just OU fans, man. We're students of the game. We come on here, man, and we try to give every team that we know the love and the respect that they deserve. But at the end of the day, it's always going to be Boomer Sooner. Always going to be Boomer Sooner. Doesn't matter what we say about anybody else. It's always going to be Boomer Sooner. Last question before we get up out of here. Will, true or false? You can answer it in the comments if you want to. Will John Mateer have more than 300 yards passing? Will John Mateer have more than 300 yards passing?
Like to paraphrase our brother Jason, their secondary is homeless shelter bet. So I look for him to have close to 300.
Yep, I agree too. Close to that.
I just think that he's going to have a lot because I think they're going to have a statement to make. I told you, man, how I feel about this Jackson Arnold thing. Everybody feel like they gave Jackson Arnold a free ride, and it wasn't his fault for Oklahoma's debacle last year. Well, he had a great part of that, 12 turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
But they're giving him a free reign over at Auburn, like he didn't do anything wrong. So I just want OU to come out there, bust that ass, and try to. He has 900. How many yards he has right now, Mike? 900 something yards already.
994.
He'll have close to 1,500 before this weekend's over.
Yeah, we would at the first of the season. We said how many after 3 or 4 games. How many yards will John Mateer have going into 3 or 4 games? And I think we said 800. And he's well over that. He's over that. So
well, anyway, you guys have a wonderful night, man.
You
Mike,
too,
man,
Coach.
I will see you Thursday. Dwayne, I'll see you Thursday as well, man. You guys take care of yourself, man. Everybody in the chat, man. Thank you guys for jumping in. Hey, man, we are at 386. I need 14 more subscribers, man, to get to that magic number 400. Call your mom, call your uncle, call your cousin, call your friends, call everybody. If you want to jump on here, man, get some laughter. Listen to some guys, man, talk about football, some X and O's and everything, who love the game. Tell them to jump on, man, and support your boys. Support Mike. Support Dwayne. Whenever Dwayne get his stuff going, we're going to support him as well.
Yes, we are.
Support my boy, Jason. All the
yes.
support everything, man. Always support him and everything. Until then,
And-
man. Yes, sir.
And coach, I
Yeah.
have hit 804 subs. So
That's all right. Congratulations.
There you go, man. I told you, man, you would get it. I told you you would get it, man. Just keep, like Jason told me, keep hitting that record button, and just jumping on here, man. And
Yep.
everything else take care of itself. But until then, you guys have a wonderful night, man. I'm getting up out of here. Go get me some sleep. I got a long day tomorrow. But until then, Boomer.
sooner.
All right, man. You guys have a wonderful night, man. Catch you guys Thursday, man. Peace out.
Money making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money. I'm just getting money. Money making good, my money need a loan. I'm just getting money. I'm just getting money. Money making